What's good, y'all? Welcome to my Samurai Jack Season 5, Episode 5 review. Alright, so this episode of Samurai Jack, we actually start this review off with Haku. We actually see that there's actually other resistance groups out there trying to stop Haku besides just Samurai Jack. We have these like knights and like cats and these guys from like Scotland, complete with kilts, accents, and you know the whole Scottish like die or whatever. And so yeah, and then they try to face Haku, but then when Haku sees is like, where he's like, what is this noise? Where is that? And then like the guy, I guess someone that Haku works for Haku says like, we are being attacked, sire. And he looks out the window. He's like, perhaps it's annihilation and help with my melee. Everyone just like annihilates them all, gets to the tanks, and then actually the Scottish guy is a dude in a wheelchair with an eye patch, and he has like I guess all of his like it was pretty much his whole army is just girls, pretty much his daughter and just a bunch of girls. And then after like Haku starts to annihilate the guys in the tanks, he's like, perhaps this wasn't perhaps this wasn't a good idea. And then he like runs, but then he like tells the girls to like run. He'll like keep Haku busy. For the time being, then he just starts trash talking Haku. And you're like, "Oi, you will be able to defeat the samurai." You're like, "Oh, you big baby." Pretty just like insults him in this Scottish way, and then after Haku's just like whatever, and just like annihilates him with like his heat vision or something or whatever. So after he gets annihilated, like his arm becomes like has like small fuel for him, like his sword's actually had broken off a bit, but then he winds up coming back as like a force ghost or something. He's back for like he's now ghost now. He's like, "Oh, we shall retreat and try again to defeat this big baby." I think after that, then we get to we go back to Samurai Jack and Ashi, where pretty much, you know, where last time where Ashi pretty much was about to kill Jack, but didn't. She just sat there. Okay, now we go to the back then where it's like the moon turns into like the mother of the mother of the daughters of Haku, you know, the one that trained them. Where pretty much she's like, why haven't you killed the samurai? Like, and Ashi wants to know the truth, but she's like, you know he's deceitful, right? Kill him, kill him, kill him. So after that, the next morning rolls around where they pretty much have to take this. They pretty much travel, go back to land while riding off this sea monster thing. So they have a little journey there. Once they get back to land, Jack's just like, "This is where we go. A step and race." It just leaves her, just like, you know, bye. And so and then after that, Sam and Jack is actually still getting PTSD because when he's like you know, it's at night again, and he's like just chilling by the fire. And the fire turns to like, I guess the people they didn't stay. It's like, how could you have forsaken us? Blah blah. He's like, no, please, no more. And then Ashi shows up and he wants to know, and she wants to know the truth. And he's like, no. What? And she's like, why? And then she's like, you have too much hate in your heart, or like said, you have too much hate in your heart, or something about like you're too much of a Haku. You still have drinking too much of the Haku Kool-Aid, so you will not change. And after a while, he just says, "Fine, I'll tell you." But okay, and then she's like, "Okay, when? Tomorrow? What? Patience." And then then she would just pretty much just goes on top of jumps on top of like the rock top that Jack was leaning against him, just where he was chilling. And then she asked him like, and then Ashi asked him, the stars, they are of Haku's creation, no? And Jack's like, what? No! Then he tells her this like, and then Jack tells Ashi this like story that his mom told him about the stars being created with like a brother and sister named Sun and Moon, and they pretty much used these. They were on top of feet, and then launching mystical arrows to create this, to seize like the darkness so you can see whatever. That's the story. And then so after that, she shows up, and she starts showing. I'm like, first we go to this forest that would used to be lush with trees, but Taku destroyed them all except one to show off, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Oppression. Then after that, then we get to a Haku city, like that city that was like in the first episode of Samurai Jack. It looked like that, and then Jack also steals some clothes, he steals like some boots, some pants, everything, and then he gets shit from a vintage store with 16th century and 18th century clothing. That's that Jack styling and profile. Then we see, what I'm guessing is a bounty hunter. We see a bounty hunter, like, I guess claims to like, just destroy a village, and it's occupied. And the dude that's, hiring him or giving him the op is like, is that a problem? And then the guy that looks kind of clown was like, no, not a problem at all. See, after that, then Samurai Jack shows her more stuff of Haku's destruction. Then after a while, she's like, okay, that's enough. I've seen enough. So yeah, then after that, then he asks, like, okay, what are we going to do to stop him? And Jack's like, nothing. What? And she asks, like, what? And he's like, I have been facing Haku for many years. There is no way to defeat him. And then we see this, then there's actually this one guy that was actually, when they were at that last part of Hop, when they were showing Jack was showing Hop, actually the last part of the destruction of Haku. And there was actually some guy underneath the rubble. They managed to save him, get him out of there, and they told him that Haku stole all the children and put them into this factory. So they go to the factory, try to save them, but then there's this door, then there's like gate opens, release all the children, but then a frequency starts to turn up, and then they start going berserk. So they're pretty much chasing down Jack and Ashi. Jack puts her on top of this water tower to take care of the source, while Jack's pretty much just like, running for his life, pretty much. So yeah, Ashi manages to get into where the source is coming from. She gets caught by this dude in a robot suit. Then she gets then she gets tortured, gets electrocuted, which reminded me a lot of Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. When Emperor Palpatine was with Luke and Darth Vader, and Palpatine was just electrocuting Luke, and then Vader finally came back to the light, and threw Emperor Palpatine off of the railing. That kind of happens similar to that, where she gets electrocuted, but then she manages where she manages to get out, and then just throws him into this window, and then that's it. Then she takes down the frequency. All of them go down at once. Jack thought they died first, then this mysterious figure shows up. This guy that who also made appearance in, I believe, the second or third episode of this season of Samurai Jack. And then he's like, it is time. Jack goes with him, and Ashi comes back, tells her that I did it. We defeated them, blah blah blah. And then Jack's nowhere to be seen. And then the episode ends there. So yeah, guys, this episode was really good. I will give this episode an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed that there's actually other resistance groups out there to try and stop Haku, besides just Samurai Jack. She wanted to know the truth. She wants to know if the world was really created by Haku, or if it was destroyed, or if the world was destroyed by Haku. This is what it turns into, and yeah, and also, I really enjoyed the episode. Ashi was really good. Jack was great as always. I like that Jack still gained PTSD. Like they didn't leave that Jack's mind is still messed up. He still gets PTSD. Nice. I like that as well. Seeing him gain PTSD as well. So yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, and as always, subscribe for more.